you mentioned, and of course, a lot of focused as far as that first rally is concerned, but there is a huge gap there. Only 5,000 attendees are being allowed. And of course, the main focus as far as our Chief Minister is concerned, he'd made many promises, which we will discuss. Sam, stay on with us. We're also talking about politics that is headed for a new churn when it comes to the state. We have, of course, Vijay, who has broken the monopoly when we've seen
You're watching Breaking Ground. I'm Vedika Sood. A man sits down in the middle of a Bengaluru road, not to protest a tax, not to protest a government policy, not to demand political change. He sits down because he has been waiting. Waiting while traffic stood still, waiting while a VIP convoy passed, waiting with his pregnant wife in the car. And after more than 30 minutes, he asked a question that has now resonated across India. He said, "My wife is pregnant. Don't we have work to do?" It is a simple question, but it goes to the heart of a much larger debate. In a democracy, should the movement of a few take precedence over the lives of the many? How much inconvenience is acceptable in the name of security? When office goers, students, patients and families are forced to wait, where should the line be drawn? No one disputes the need to protect constitutional authorities here. But should security mean entire roads are brought to a standstill? Should citizens be left stranded while convoys pass? And why does India's VIP culture continue to trigger outrage despite repeated promises of reform? On Breaking Ground, we ask whether India's VIP movement protocols need a rethink and whether in the world's largest democracy, the ordinary citizen is still expected to wait while the powerful move first. A quick check on the headlines at noon. Final selection for Team DKS, Siddaramaiah and the Chief Minister designate head to the national capital. Deputy Chief Minister names likely to be finalized soon. Siddaramaiah's son Yatindra hopeful of cabinet role. Speculation over Annamalai's next move. Will Annamalai be launching a people's movement is the big question. Tamil Nadu BJP downplays speculation. Annamalai to reveal his Tamil Nadu blueprint soon. We'll have to wait and watch. Kapil Sibal slams BJP over attack on Trinamool Congress MP, says ashamed to live in this country. BJP rains fire on Sibal, asks why he was mummed during violence under the Mamta government. Rahul Gandhi hits out at Education Ministry over re-evaluation charges, called CBSE system pickpocketing, questions why should students pay for centres' errors. As the CBI probe into the Trisha Sharma mystery death case intensifies, the agency will soon be taking Samarth Singh and Giribala Singh back to the house to recreate how Trisha was taken down from the noose. Nepal's Prime Minister provokes India again, claims India has encroached on Nepalese land, as has Nepal on Indian territories. Nepal's opposition asks Balen Shah to provide proof or withdraw his controversial statement. We start with some breaking news coming in. The CBSE re-evaluation verification window is yet to be open. It was promised that it would be open on the 1st of June. That was the timeline given. But students are still waiting for details on when the verification window will open for the verification applications. The official CBSE page currently displays an under-maintenance message and states that the facility will be made available soon. CBSE had earlier, remember, postponed the re-evaluation process, mentioning that it wanted to ensure a smooth and glitch-free system. We have Tejshri joining me live on this development. Tejshri, this is something that the students have been waiting for. It impacts so many of them, given that there are a lot of entrance exams, a lot of counselling that starts even as early as June, the first week of June.
Well, absolutely. You see, there were lots of issues raised as far as the scanned copies were concerned, and apart from that, also the issues were raised about the re-evaluation. But finally, in fact, there was today that the date was announced that again the window for re-evaluation will be opening, so that students can further re-evaluate their copies, can recheck their attempt for the rechecking of the apply for the rechecking of the copies. But now it seems like, as of now, also the system seems to be collapsed, because the window, when you click on the re-evaluation window 2026 CBSE, then it shows that the site is under maintenance. Few seconds back also I tried to open it, then the page was only not uploading. Remember that the students, it is not just about 1 or 2 millions of students have been waiting for this window to open, because now after this they also have to apply for their colleges. Their counselling will start for the students who have cleared JEE Advanced as well, and for them it is mandatory to show to get the marks of class 12th. And for those students who will be applying for JEE Advanced, who are selected for JEE Advanced, for them the class 12th marks, if they have applied for the re-evaluation, stands to be very, very important, because their counselling will be starting from today. So that is why in fact this delay could hamper that process as well. However, officials have in fact stated that the date could be extended, but then again the time was given June 1 when the re-evaluation will begin. But back to back, these loopholes are being pointed out as far as the CBSE is concerned, say it be the OSM, or for that matter say it be re-evaluation of the copies, or for that matter how the manner in which the copies were checked. There were also in fact alleged irregularities found when the scanned copies were uploaded. Also in fact there are many ethical hackers who are coming forward and also highlighting the loopholes. Also they are trying to navigate through the entire website, and they are also mentioning that how it is completely insecure. Anyone can infiltrate very easily and can get the access to the copies, to the answer sheets, to the question papers as well, which in fact again puts the security under question mark, that how secure this website is, despite the fact that several tenders were issued and then the tenders was given to a particular company. And then why, despite all these processes being followed, there are several irregularities. And the question over here is then when again the students will be assured that their exams are completely...
Tejshri, CBSE had earlier deferred the re-evaluation process, mentioning that it wanted to be smooth and glitch-free. Any word from the CBSE on this delay? Because like I said, you have thousands of students waiting to go ahead and log into that website to process their papers all over again at this point.
Well, see, we have, we are waiting for a response from the CBSE authorities to respond about why there's a delay. We are also trying to get in touch with them to get in connect so as to get a proper response. But as of now, there is no response from the CBSE officials so as to why there is a technical glitch or why there is this delay, why the website is showing under maintenance on such an important day, on a day when the students are waiting to apply for the re-evaluation, what the actual reason is. And in fact, if the reason was a technical glitch, why it was not fixed on the weekends, keeping in mind the fact that the re-evaluation will begin from today. And in fact, this date was announced by the CBSE itself, that June 1st will be the date. So in fact, that is why students are also eyeing on when the website will be opening, but yet it shows under maintenance. And now if you still click on the website or the link which takes you to the re-evaluation portal, then the link will only not open, is what the latest development we are learning right now.
We have that portal open there on our screen, which shows what Tejshri has just mentioned. Tejshri, thanks for joining me live. A quick recap of the controversy surrounding the CBSE. The CBSE portal controversy continues to snowball, with the board admitting to vulnerabilities on its on-mark platform. The CBSE has assured that cybersecurity professionals have been deployed, identifying the weaknesses and also containing all the issues that have been highlighted, and system fortification is also underway. Meanwhile, the leader of opposition, Rahul Gandhi, has launched a sharp attack on the CBSE evaluation and rechecking system, raising concerns over the financial burden on students. In his remarks, he said that students are paying for CBSE's mistake. He also went on to question why the answer sheet checks came at a cost and why students are charged for re-evaluation. On the other hand, concerns are rising further with CBSE re-evaluation and verification window not opened yet, despite a June 1st timeline, like Tejshri just pointed out. Now, the official CBSE website is currently showing an under maintenance message stating that the facility will be available soon. Now, the CBSE's online scan mark sheet system is under scrutiny after students across the country reported a series of serious lapses. Several candidates say they received blurred copies of their answer sheets, while others claim they were sent answer scripts that did not belong to them. Concerns have also been raised over cybersecurity after ethical hackers flagged vulnerabilities within the system. Students and parents have reported discrepancies in marks, with many alleging a significant mismatch between the expected scores and final results. Questions are now being raised about the digital evaluation process, with reports of errors in step marking adding to the controversy. And at a moment like this, when the pressure, the stress is high on children who want a recheck of their papers, the website is still down. CBSE had promised that it will be ready on the 1st of June. All eyes on when that website, when that window will open for evaluation of papers. Amid massive scrutiny over OSM system, the CBSE has taken note of lapses and stepped up security measures for after vulnerabilities were flagged in the OnMark portal. The board now says cybersecurity experts from government agencies and IITs have been deployed to strengthen the platform and have identified the weaknesses which have been contained.
The Central Board of Secondary Education has accepted loopholes in its OSM system amid a controversy over alleged vulnerabilities in the OnMark portal. CBSE says a high-level cybersecurity exercise is now underway to strengthen the platform, addressing concerns raised in the public domain. Cybersecurity experts from multiple government agencies as well as the IITs have been deployed over the last few days. The board says vulnerabilities identified in the OnMark portal have been contained, adding that continuous monitoring is underway. CBSE has also thanked citizens and ethical hackers for flagging potential issues and says it is working with them to further strengthen the system. These developments come amid scrutiny over reported technical glitches and concerns regarding the evaluation process. The row escalated after some Class 12 students alleged discrepancies in uploaded answer sheets, raising concerns over possible OSM mix-ups. Sarthak Siddhant, a Class 12 student, found discrepancies in CBSE's tender process after comparing old and new tender documents. Here's what he said.
The Coent Edutech company was given the CBSE tender by, it was given the tender of the OSM evaluation by CBSE. And I have found out many changes that were done to the tender or to the request for proposal, some corrigendums that were added later, which might paint a bad picture of CBSE. And I'm saying this because the changes that were made were not in favor of CBSE or the students, but it was in the favor of Coent Edutech.
CBSE now says the answer books are safe, verified through multiple checks, and has urged students not to be misled by speculation. With this, the board is seeking to restore confidence in its digital evaluation system. Bureau Report, NDTV.
Let's bring you the latest in the Twisha death probe. The CBI team is going to recreate the crime scene. They have left for Giribala Singh's residence with a dummy, and they will be recreating the scene there. They have also taken with them Samarth Singh and Giribala Singh to their home. The CBI will fully recreate the crime scene today. That's the latest that we have for you. Joining me live is Tanushree from Bhopal. Tanushree, this will be the first time that Giribala Singh will be taken back to her residence after her arrest. What are we expecting in the next couple of hours when it comes to the probe by the CBI?
Talking about this entire case of Twisha Sharma's death, after Twisha Sharma's death, Samad Singh was arrested by the police and the remand was taken. And afterwards, CBI took over the entire case. And after taking over entire case, CBI investigated with Samad and also took charge of Giribala and took her under custody. And now, after taking Giribala under custody, Samad and Giribala were also investigated together. And now, today, Giribala and Samad would be taken back to their house where the CBI team and the officers over there would be recreating the entire scene that what happened exactly on the day Twisha died. They would be taking a dummy with them where and they would be taking the dummy and Samad and Giribala at the same location on the terrace where Twisha was found hanging. And it is the first time when Giribala would be taken back to her house for a recreation of the entire scene. So talking about today can be a very important day because beforehand Samad was taken by investigating officers. He was also taken back to their house where scene recreations were done. And now after taking Giribala under arrest, under custody by CBI officials, now both Giribala and Samad would be taken back to their house where the entire scene would be recreated, and this time it would be done with help of a dummy.
Right, thanks for joining me live. The Tanushree, we of course will keep coming back to you, especially once the team gets to Giribala Singh's residence. Today is a key day when it comes to the investigations in the Twisha death probe. Moving on now, let's bring you some news from down south. Tamil Nadu politics may be headed for a new churn while actor-politician Vijay broke the duopoly of DMK and AIDMK in the state and emerged as the largest party. Sources indicate that former BJP chief of Tamil Nadu, K. Annamalai, is preparing for his next political move. As per our sources, the Tamil Nadu BJP's former chief, K. Annamalai, will launch a new movement in the state. He aims to enroll like-minded people and build a strong volunteer base. There is also buzz that he could launch People's Power movement. Meanwhile, Congress MP Karthi Chidambaram has reacted to reports of Annamalai's proposed political movement, saying Tamil Nadu could soon see the emergence of yet another political outfit.
Sri Annamalai had joined politics due to his affection and his adulation for a honorable Prime Minister. We see a lot of rumors being circulated. And I think the best person to answer the rumors is Sri Annamalai himself. But otherwise, his affection and his adulation towards the honorable Prime Minister cannot be questioned.
Take you through Annamalai's discomfort over the years with the BJP. Now, he was sidelined after the alliance between the BJP and the AIADMK following the BJP's tie-up with the AIADMK. Annamalai is seen as having been pushed to the margins within the party's Tamil Nadu strategy. Reduced decision-making role as well. His influence in shaping party decisions has reportedly diminished, raising questions about his standing within the organization. No key campaign role for Annamalai. Despite being a prominent face, he was not assigned a major role in the Tamil Nadu Assembly election campaign. Also, his future remains uncertain within the party. There is no clarity on whether he will be moved to a central role, leaving his political trajectory in doubt. And he publicly opposed, if you remember, the CBSE's three-language formula, signaling his willingness to challenge decisions even when unpopular. So for now, all we know is that there could be another front opening in the state of Tamil Nadu. There could be another party that is floated. This comes after Vijay won that huge mandate, the people's mandate in the state of Tamil Nadu, making him chief minister. Annamalai could also be thinking of doing something very similar. We're trying and connecting with Sam Daniel shortly for more details on this, but there could be a new churn in Tamil Nadu politics is what we are hearing. This after Vijay broke the duopoly of DMK and AIADMK. Annamalai could be next in line for the reasons I just mentioned to you. He feels sidelined within the BJP, and of course there hasn't been that much of political movement in terms of his career in the last few years. Let's tell you more about Annamalai. From IPS to politics, let's talk about his journey. He was an IIT graduate, masters from IIM Lucknow, also a former IPS officer who served in the Karnataka cadre. He resigned from service in 2019 and a year later, he joined the BJP party. He was appointed the Tamil Nadu BJP chief in the year 2021. Just 1 year after he joined the BJP, he was known as the Singham in Saffron, and is known to have built strong youth and grassroots in Tamil Nadu. And emerged as a key face in Tamil Nadu, and the focus was on Dravidian politics, challenging it. That's what Annamalai was all about. He's very well educated, massive experience, but of course at this point is also miffed with the BJP for not being given a chunkier, a broader role when it comes to his position within the party. There's some breaking news coming in. Saffron shawls have been distributed at colleges by the Sri Ram Sena in Hubballi in Karnataka. This is amid the hijab row. What we're being told is members of the Sri Ram Sena have distributed saffron shawls to students at several colleges in Hubballi, including some colleges, following the state government's decision to allow Muslim students to wear hijabs in educational institutions. The move comes amid growing opposition from various Hindu organizations which have expressed dissatisfaction over the government's decision. The Sri Ram Sena members said the shawl distribution was intended as a message to the state government and reflected their protests against the policy. We've also heard from DKS, who said whether one needs a saffron shawl or the national flag can be discussed later.
ಕೇಸರಿ ಶಾಲ್ ಬೇಕು, ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಧ್ವಜದ ಶಾಲ್ ಬೇಕು, ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಈಗೆಲ್ಲ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲ. ಕೇಸರಿ ಶಾಲ್ ಬೇಕು, ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಧ್ವಜದ ಶಾಲ್ ಬೇಕು, ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಈಗೆಲ್ಲ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲ.
We're going to get Ritu on the story shortly, but a quick recap of what we're breaking here on Breaking Ground. What we're hearing and what we're seeing on our screen there is that members of the Sri Ram Sena outfit are distributing saffron shawls to students at several colleges in Hubballi, including colleges following the state government's decision to allow Muslim students to wear hijabs in educational institutions. It's a message Sri Ram Sena members are saying that they want to send out to the government by distributing these saffron shawls. This comes after the state government has allowed students to wear the hijab in educational institutions. You also have the incoming Chief Minister of Karnataka who has spoken on this, saying whether one needs a saffron shawl or the national flag can be discussed later. On your screens, you see some of those students entering their institutes with those saffron shawls, while a row of Sri Ram Sena members stand in line offering those shawls, saffron shawls, to students. We've heard from the Karnataka Congress on this. The incoming Chief Minister of Karnataka has already spoken. We'll try and get reactions even from the BJP on this. But several students, as you can see on your screens, wearing those stoles around their necks after they were being offered by Sri Ram Sena members, who said that the shawl distribution was intended as a message to the state government and reflected their protests against the policy. Politics of polarization continues in the state of Karnataka there. We'll try and get a reporter on the story. But before that, we have some more breaking news coming in. All right, so preparations are underway for the swearing-in ceremony at Lok Bhavan in Bengaluru. DK Suresh has inspected the arrangements and preparations for the event. Senior MLA Balakrishna was also present at that occasion. So this is the countdown to the big oath-taking ceremony that will be held at the Lok Bhavan. At this point, while you have MLAs and representatives from the Karnataka Congress in Bengaluru inspecting the venue and the preparations which are underway, you have DKS and Siddaramaiah who are on their way to the national capital, where the decision on the cabinet will be taken at the Delhi Durbar, which would include the High Command of the Congress. You have both Siddaramaiah as well as DKS about to land in the national capital shortly. Ritu joins me live. Ritu, the Lok Bhavan is where the oath-taking ceremony will take place. Preparations are underway. You have representatives from the Congress party in Karnataka at the venue. What are the details you can share with us while you have DKS and Siddaramaiah on their way to the national capital?
Well, you see, those are firstly the visuals that the NDTV has accessed from inside the Lok Bhavan, where the preparations are right now underway. There you can see in the visual DK Suresh, brother of DK Shivakumar, as well as again a close aide of DK Shivakumar, Magadi Balakrishna too can be seen alongside of Bengaluru Commissioner Hemant Kumar Singh and various other leaders as well. There again, you see how that the canopy is all there in place. The stage is getting all decked up as well for this special, oath ceremony that DK Shivakumar, in fact, was been dreaming for a very long now. You say it was his decades dream to become the chief minister of Karnataka, and finally, there you see the preparations right now underway. Of course, you and me very well know this, that on June 3rd is when that the oath taking ceremony of DK Shivakumar will be taking place, and the sources in fact tell us that alongside DK Shivakumar there would be around 10 of leaders as well who will be taking oath as a minister too. So yes, there the preparations are all underway now. The Lok Bhavan basically gearing up for this big oath taking ceremony.
Thanks for joining me live. We, of course, will keep coming back to you for more on that developing story. The story is not only in Bengaluru, but in the national capital as well. Today, Chief Minister Designate DK Shivakumar is set to take oath on the 3rd of June, like Ritu pointed out. Now, ahead of the oath ceremony, Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah are on their way to New Delhi to meet the Congress High Command amid intense buzz over Deputy Chief Ministerial positions and cabinet berths. Both DKS and Siddaramaiah came together. They boarded the flight together to New Delhi, and with preparations underway for the swearing-in ceremony at the Lok Bhavan, DK Shivakumar has said that the event will be low-key. A group of saints met Karnataka's Chief Minister Designate DK Shivakumar at his residence, while sayers from backward classes have held a meeting with Satish Jarkeholi at his residence as well. The sayers representing communities included Bovi, Valmiki, Karuba and Madiwala held discussions on a range of issues. After meeting the new Chief Minister Designate DKS, sayers from various communities also met outgoing Chief Minister Siddaramaiah at his residence in Bengaluru.
ಸೊ ನಾ ದೆಹಲಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯ ಸಾಹೇಬರು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತರು ಮಾಡಲಿ, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾನಲ್ಲ ಇವತ್ತು ಚೀಫ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಒಬ್ಬ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತ ಚೀಫ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಪಕ್ಷದ ಒಬ್ಬ ನಿಷ್ಠಾವಂತ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತ. 79-90ರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಪಕ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಬ್ಬ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ನಾಯಕನಾಗಿದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಕಾಲೇಜಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ವರ್ಕರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಎ ಚೀಫ್.
ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಇನ್ನೂ ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್ ಯಾವುದು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್ ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಎಷ್ಟು DCM ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅಥವಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ಗಳು ಇದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಚರ್ಚೆ ನಡೆದಿದೆ. ಅದು 3ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಇನ್ನ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 8 ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ 10 ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ, ಅವ್ರ ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಹಂತದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅದು ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು 15 ದಿವಸ 1 ತಿಂಗಳು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಹಂತದಲ್ಲಿ ಉಳಿದಂತ ಸದಸ್ಯರೇನು ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರ ಇದೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಏನು ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ.
Yes, I am an aspirant to become a member in the minister in the cabinet. High Command also, when I had gone and met Saturday, they had promised you they would induct me into the cabinet. So I am hopeful. I also know only about the speculations, but I don't know anything about what the High Command has decided. So we'll only know after the High Command announces.
The people of my constituency have elected me for the 6th consecutive time. And I have my background. My father also has been loyal to the party. The loyalty to the party has its edge over any other aspirations. So I leave it to the High Command, and I am sure that they will make good decisions.
ಇವರ DK ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರ ನೇತೃತ್ವದ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಹೇಗೆ ನಡೀತದೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳುವಂತ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ತಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಕಳೆದ 3 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಅಧಿಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಾಗಿನಿಂದ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳು ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಕಡೆ ಭ್ರಷ್ಟಾಚಾರ, ಅಲ್ಪಸಂಖ್ಯಾತರ ಓಲೈಕೆ ರಾಜಕಾರಣ ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಏನೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಳೆದ 3 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಇವರ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿಗಳಿಂದ ಇವರ ಕೈಯನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟಾಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅನುದಾನದ ಕೊರತೆಯಿಂದಾಗಿ ಇವರು ಕೂಡ DK ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಯನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆಗ್ಲೇ ಅವ್ರು ಇನ್ನೂ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ವಚನ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಾವೇನು ಭಾರತೀಯ ಜನತಾ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಯನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಎದುರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
All right, in moments from now, maybe in about half an hour rather, we're going to see both DKS and Siddaramaiah arrive in the national capital. All eyes will be on the Deputy Chief Minister's positions. Who will they go to? How many will there be along with the finalized cabinet berth? Remember that this oath-taking ceremony is going to happen in about 48 hours from now. So the deal has to be sealed and the Delhi Durbar will be underway shortly. There's some breaking news coming. We're just being told the Trinamool Congress will be moving court and will be apprising the Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla on the attack on the Diamond Harbour MP Abhishek Banerjee in Sonarpur, is what we're hearing. Remember, 5 people have been arrested for allegedly attacking the Trinamool Congress leader Abhishek Banerjee during his visit to Sonarpur in South 24 Parganas district. And according to a senior police officer, the arrests were made during overnight raids based on video footage collected from the area. We have our correspondent joining us live at this point on the breaking story that is coming in from Kolkata at this point. Shreshi joins us live from Kolkata. Shreshi, the details. Trinamool Congress upping the ante here, taking the issue, the violence that ensued, the injury to Abhishek Banerjee, not only to court but to the Lok Sabha Speaker as well.
In fact, Well, absolutely. The Trinamool Congress is using this incident to really hit out at the new BJP government here in West Bengal. At the same time, this has given some momentum to the opposition unity that we have seen over the weekend, where leaders from different parties have been reaching out to the Trinamool Congress leader as well as Abhishek Banerjee regarding his health and the kind of incident that has taken place, condemning it. So this has given some momentum to the India Bloc Alliance as well, with Rahul Gandhi coming out in support of Abhishek Banerjee, something that we had seen missing for a long time here in West Bengal politics. Now, of course, the Trinamool Congress sources are saying that they're not just going to be moving court, but they're also going to inform the Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla regarding this attack that has taken place during the TMC MP's visit to Sonarpur in wake of post-poll violence that the party has been claiming that their party cadres had been attacked and targeted here right after the results were announced in West Bengal on the 4th of May. But so far, the TMC has not filed any official police complaint regarding this incident. The police have taken action on its own by filing a suo motu complaint in the incident that unfolded on Saturday at Sonarpur, where Abhishek Banerjee was attacked with shoes, eggs and also stones while going to visit his party worker.
All right, Shrishi, thanks for joining me live. The quick recap of all that's happening when it comes to this big story emerging from the state of West Bengal. The attacks on Trinamool Congress MPs Abhishek Banerjee and Kalyan Banerjee have triggered a fierce political confrontation between the Trinamool Congress and the BJP. TMC has alleged that both incidents were part of a coordinated and politically motivated campaign. BJP, however, has strongly denied any involvement, arguing that the confrontations reflect growing public anger against the ruling party, the erstwhile ruling party in West Bengal, rather than any organized conspiracy. The Trinamool Congress has announced statewide protests on the 1st of June in response to the attacks on Abhishek Banerjee and Kalyan Banerjee. Police have stepped up the investigation into the attacks on the Trinamool Congress MPs. A suo motu case, like Shrishi just pointed out, has been registered. 5 people have been arrested in the Sonarpur incident.
ড্রামা আমরা রাস্তা থেকে পার্লামেন্ট অবধি সব জায়গায় দেখেছি। এমন একটি লোক, এত বছরের পলিটিশিয়ান, এমএলএ, এমপি, এতবারের এত সিনিয়র অ্যাডভোকেট, তার ব্যবহার তার পার্টির মধ্যেই কমপ্লেনের যোগ্য। আপনারা জানেন পাবলিকের মার দুনিয়ার বার, যেন পাবলিকের যে রাগ আছে, রোষ আছে, ওটা ঠান্ডা হতে দিন। এত তাড়াহুড়ো করার কিছু নেই, অনেক বছর দাপিয়ে বেরিয়েছেন, শান্ত থাকুন না।
कोई लॉ ऑर्डर नहीं है बंगाल में, कोई कानून व्यवस्था नहीं है, जंगल राज है। ये बदलाव नहीं, बदले की राजनीति बंगाल में चल रही है। अभिषेक बैनर्जी को जिन्होंने मारा, अलग अलग न्यूज मीडिया में दिखा रहे हैं कि उनको आम जनता मार रही है। वो बीजेपी की नेत्री है। सोशल मीडिया पे हमने सबों के फोटो डाल दिए हैं। वो बीजेपी की नेत्री अमित शाह के साथ खड़ी है, अग्निमित्रा पॉल के साथ खड़ी है, और वह शुरू में अंडा लेके खड़ी हैं कुछ 9-10 महिलाएं जो कह रही हैं कि अभिषेक बैनर्जी आएंगे तो हम इससे स्वागत करेंगे। इससे ज्यादा और क्या प्रमाण चाहिए?
ये जनता का गुस्सा है। अब अभिषेक बैनर्जी कल बोल रहे थे कि भाजपा ने करवाया ये, और आज जब अरेस्ट हुआ तो देखा जा रहा है कि लवली मैत्रो वहां का टीएमसी विधायक के एक्स विधायक के करीबी सब कैडर लोग हैं। तो ये टीएमसी में गोष्ठी दंड तो आज का बात नहीं है, वो बहुत दिन से चल रहा है, क्योंकि ये जो पार्टी है वो तोलाबाजी, सिंडिकेट और कटमनी के ऊपर चलता है। देश सेवा उनका प्रायोरिटी लिस्ट में नहीं है, इसीलिए आज पश्चिम बंगाल 50 साल मिनिमम पीछे चला गया।
वो बंगाल की सब आम जनता देख रहे हैं बंगाल में क्या चल रहा है। हमको मत बुलाइए, मेरे दल का जो मुखपत्र है वो लोग बोलेंगे।
कल्याण बनर्जी, अभिषेक बनर्जी,
वही तो बोल रही हूँ, दुनिया देख रहे हैं, खाली बंगाल नहीं, देश देख रहे हैं, दुनिया देख रहे हैं क्या हो रहा है।
What we saw was a very fine drama unfurled by Kalyan Banerjee. Probably he wants to take away all the limelight from Abhishek Banerjee, following Abhishek Banerjee's egg fiasco.
What I have to say is that BJP is creating a total state of lawlessness in West Bengal. Their leaders are making pious statements, whereas they are provoking their grassroots level workers who are basically anti-socials to attack Trinamool Congress people. Yesterday, Abhishek Banerjee, our All India General Secretary, was attacked very severely when he went to meet the family of violence victims in Shonapur. Our MP Kalyan Banerjee has been attacked by BJP people in Chonditola, and he had head injury. So I condemn all this, and I am sure that we shall go to the governor, we shall go to the High Court, but our fight against BJP ruffians will continue.
যে পরিবর্তন হওয়ার সঙ্গে সঙ্গে তৃণমূলের উপর আক্রমণ করবে, এগুলো 25-75-এর ভাগের গন্ডগোল। যে অভুক্ত আছে তার অতৃপ্ত আত্মা আজকে কথা বলছে, তার উপরে আক্রমণ করছে। যা দেখার প্রশাসন দেখবে, বিজেপি দূর দূর পর্যন্ত এ ধরনের ঘটনার সঙ্গে যুক্ত হবে।
A day after Trinamool Congress General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee was attacked, a meeting of the party's newly elected legislators failed to take off as only 20 of 80 MLAs turned up for that meeting. The absence of nearly 3/4 of the legislators raised eyebrows. With only around 20 legislators in attendance, the meeting was eventually called off, raising questions over coordination within the party. The development comes amid heightened political tensions following alleged attacks on senior Trinamool Congress leaders, including Abhishek Banerjee and Kalyan Banerjee. The party has announced statewide protests and accused authorities of targeting its workers. Mamata Banerjee is also set to lead a major protest program in Kolkata as the political confrontation in West Bengal continues to escalate. Meanwhile, the BJP has blamed the Trinamool Congress for staging the attacks for political gains and for police protection.
आम से हमारा पास हमारा जो लेजिस्लेटिव लीडरशिप है उनका पास एमएलए लोगों को ये रिक्वेस्ट आ रहा था कि देखिए ये तो अचानक हो गया, तो कलकत्ता रवाना होने का जो हमारा प्रोग्राम था, तो अभी तो हम प्रोटेस्ट रैली कर रहे हैं और पुलिस प्रोटेस्ट रैली से हमारा वर्कर को हैरेस कर रहे हैं। तो फॉर द टाइम भी जो शेड्यूल था उसको डिफर किया जाए, तो हालत थोड़ा ठीक होने से हम फिर ये मीटिंग करेंगे। सब लोग पार्टी का साथ है, लेकिन ये प्रैक्टिकल थोड़ा इश्यूज है।
अभिषेक बैनर्जी के ऊपर जो हमला किए थे, पूरा तृणमूल का साजिश वो अभी जनता का सामने चले है। जितना लोग ये काम किया, फोटो देख के पुलिस उनको पकड़ा, और सारे तृणमूल का कार्यकर्ता, इसलिए ऐसा किया गया जो एक तो वो दिखा सके, थोड़ा सिंपैथी ले सके, और दूसरा अपना सिक्योरिटी बढ़ाने का चक्कर में ये साजिश उन्होंने किया था। अब ये चीज पकड़ा गया, स्पष्ट हो गया ये लोग कितना घृण्य है।
Rajya Sabha MP Kapil Sibal has stoked a row while slamming the BJP over the attack on TMC leaders in Bengal. He accused the centre of trying to quote-unquote destroy democracy and said he feels ashamed to live in the country over the current political climate. Sibal also questioned whether this is the model of a Viksit Bharat that the government promises, alleging that the BJP wants to decimate the opposition. The remarks have drawn a swift and strong response from the BJP. BJP leaders have asked why Kapil Sibal remains silent during political violence under the Trinamool Congress rule in the state of West Bengal.
It's shameful, absolutely shameful. I'm ashamed that I'm living in a country where this is what happens, where the political party in power will use any means to destroy whatever foundations of democracy. Has Om Birla ji spoken? Has the Home Minister spoken? Has the Chief Minister spoken?
शायद कपिल सिब्बल जी को वो दिन याद नहीं है जब टीएमसी की सरकार ने जनप्रतिनिधियों को हत्या करके पेड़ में लटका दिया। शायद कांग्रेस के लोग अपने दिन भूल गए जब देश में सिखों का नरसंहार हुआ था।
It is very unfortunate that a person who has made crores of rupees by running his very successful practice in the Supreme Court of India has such a dim view about India's constitutional institutions. When Nadda ji's convoy was attacked, when in 2013, 18 and 23 Panchayati poll violence took place and Supreme Court had made a lot of comments, that time Kapil Sibal was completely eloquently silent. So they take supari against Bharat because they have problem with BJP.
भारत की जड़ें इतनी गहरी रही लोकतंत्र में, अगर हम गण की बात करें, गणतंत्र की बात करें, तो ऋग्वेद काल में भी बातें आती है। और वहां इस भारत में जो अशोक का देश है, गांधी का देश है, उसमें इस प्रकार के हिंसात्मक कार्रवाई होना, ये ना लोकतांत्रिक पूरे प्रक्रियाओं पे और लोकतंत्र पे ही मैं समझता हूँ वो एक खतरा है ये। और ये वहां पे बंगाल की सरकार को सुनिश्चित करना चाहिए। असहमति लोकतंत्र की खूबसूरती है। और इस संदर्भ में जो कपिल सिब्बल ने कहा, मैं इतना ही कहना चाहूंगा आज ये कि यहाँ पर लोकतंत्र की जड़ें बहुत गहरी हैं। इसे कमजोर करने की जो साजिशें हैं वो कभी भारत में सफल नहीं हो सकती है।
Slipping to a short break, we return with news on the RCB's big win at the IPL and of course those moves by Virat Kohli. Those are the champion moves. We'll talk from now. Stay tuned.
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद, यही तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है। अरे मेरे राजा,
सबका राजा आरती और मसाला।
The results with the BJP winning more than 200 seats clearly answer those questions. Our teams on the ground, in the studios, in the newsroom, will keep tracking every twist. We try to stay away from the noise, try to use the election analytics to bring the coverage together for you. 90% voting is not common. That's 140 elections with less than 70%. Tuvendu Adhikari leading at this moment. 5 states, 824 assembly seats. An election that felt more like a war.
Again going to shift focus to West Bengal, bring in our colleagues from the ground as well.
We've got some breaking news just coming in. Kanchan Gupta to wear this morning. Green was not one of them. Kanchanda, what's going on here?
Khela ho be.
Vijay is finishing off every existing political force. This holds, Pradeep Gupta will be dancing. Joining us now, live and exclusive on NDTV, the architect of this historic victory.
जनता को बधाई दे रहा हूं.
To all our viewers who've joined us in this long day, thank you very much for spending your time, for trusting NDTV.
And it is Chief Minister of the state of Tamil Nadu, Vijay, who's set to visit Trichy today. This is going to be his first major outreach event since assuming office. This really marks his first public meeting, and that is to thank his voters, his supporters. All that's going to be taking place at a rally in Trichy. Meanwhile, authorities have issued tight guidelines when it comes to the event. There is a cap of not more than 5,000 people who are expected to be there in attendance, with entry that's permitted only through scanned QR codes. Pregnant women have been advised not to gather there at all, and while there are school students who've also been discouraged from attending the event. Sam, my colleague, back with us. Sam, of course, many lessons being learned from the tragedy that unfolded during that rally in Karur.
That's right. 41 people had died in that terrible TVK rally stampede in Karur, Divya. And now this is Chief Minister Vijay's first political outreach after the election results, after becoming the Chief Minister. Remember, he had fought from two seats, the Tiruchi East seat and Perambur in Chennai. Ultimately, he chose to retain the Chennai seat and resign from the Tiruchi East constituency seat. And now, to thank the people, he is traveling to Trichy this morning. The program itself will be early evening, but it's on a private college campus, and only 5,000 people who have been invited by the party, including party workers and public, would be allowed into the venue. And as always, after the tragedy, the new norms have been put in place, making sure the area is thoroughly barricaded to avert a stampede-like situation. And basic amenities, including food, drinking water, toilet facilities have been arranged, and political cadre and the public have been told not to come there, particularly asking pregnant women, women with children, and the differently able people have been advised to not come. This is being seen as a thank you meet by Vijay, and also to express what made him resign. We'll have to wait and watch whether he would announce who would be the party's candidate for Trichy East now that he has resigned. We'll have to wait and watch what he says. Vijay has not spoken anything in public after his swearing-in speech, saying that he needs time to deliver the promises, and he promised clean governance, good governance, corruption-free administration. We'll have to see what he will. He is expected to leave a little later in the morning, and the meeting is expected to be between 2 and 4 in the evening. Earlier, when he reached when he was in Trichy for the first time after launch of his political party, it took 6 hours for Vijay to reach the venue. This time, of course, he is the Chief Minister. At that time, the TVK had blamed the police under the ruling DMK then for having not regulated the traffic on the road. But this time he goes there.
Welcome back. From tariffs to $500 billion investment promises and trade agreements, the India-US ties are ever evolving. Both the nations are taking calculated steps after months of a strained relationship. The visit of the US delegation to India today marks a major development in this relationship. Here's a look at the reset in this report.
America and India truly are working as natural partners. We complement each other.
From tariff policies to uncertainty surrounding the visas, India-United States ties have suffered massive blows during President Trump's second tenure. However, things took a positive turn ever since United States Secretary of State Marco Rubio's visit.
That's not what he said. The president loves India. He said it last night. Were you guys there when he called in for the event last night, the 250? The president's a big fan of India, a big fan of Prime Minister Modi. I wouldn't be here if the president didn't want me to be here.
The visit has reset India's ties with America on a global front and brought India-United States ties back in the focus.
Secretary of State Rubio has signaled the importance of India, continued importance of India as a democracy, as a strategic partner in the Indo-Pacific and beyond.
India and United States issued a joint statement on February 2026 agreeing on a framework for an interim agreement regarding the reciprocal and mutually beneficial trade. Following this, the Indian side visited Washington from 20 to 23rd of April 2026 for in-person round of meetings with their United States counterparts. Now the United States delegation is arriving in India on June 1st to carry forward the talks. India and United States has agreed on some key frameworks under the deal. This includes a framework agreement on critical minerals and rare earth cooperation, which is a strategically crucial sector currently dominated by China. India's commitment to purchase $500 billion worth of American goods over the next 5 years, with agriculture, energy and technology emerging as the key focus sectors. Expanding cooperation in artificial intelligence, the reduction of tariff on Indian imports, and elimination or significant reduction on tariffs and non-tariff barriers on imports of industrial goods, other products from the United States. However, this framework was left in a law after the United States Supreme Court ruled that the sweeping global tariffs introduced by President Donald Trump were illegal. Now the United States trade delegation is set to arrive in India for a historic visit from June 1st to 4th to finalize the terms of the interim trade agreement and push for a broader bilateral trade agreement.
We've had many meaningful discussions. We have a framework agreement with the Indians. I have a team going there next week. I expect to meet with my counterparts soon as well. I would really like to be in a position to finalize our agreement with them as well on the basis of the joint framework we agreed to. It would be historic for the US and India.
India is gearing up for the high-stakes visit, with the trade deal expected to be signed within the next few weeks or months.
Our current interim trade agreement is on the table for us to finalize, and that will unlock prosperity for both of our countries. Just last week, India had sent a team to Washington, D.C. to finalize the last 1% of that trade deal. Next week, we will welcome a U.S. delegation here to continue those talks. We fully expect that the trade will be signed over the next few weeks and months.
So whether India will get a good trade deal with the United States is yet to be seen. Bureau Report, NDTV World.
Royal Challengers Bengaluru have done it again, led by a blazing Virat Kohli's knock and a clinical all-round performance. Bengaluru defeated Gujarat by 5 wickets in the final to lift their second consecutive IPL trophy. Here are the highlights of the RCB's back-to-back title triumph.
That's it. He finishes off in style with a 6. It's back-to-back titles for RCB. They won it after 18 years. They win it in the 19th. RCB all the way.
What an unbelievable performance.
Bengaluru, lap it up. After years of heartbreak, the Royal Challengers Bengaluru are back-to-back champions.
18 years he was with the same franchise, and then they won the title.
After another comprehensive performance, Royal Challengers Bengaluru stand on top of the IPL mountain once again. On a night painted in red and gold, RCB defeated Gujarat in the final by 5 wickets to become champions for the second consecutive season.
It's a spectacle, this.
After winning the toss, RCB put Gujarat to bat first and restricted them to an underwhelming score of 155 in their 20 overs. The foundation was laid by brilliant bowling displays from Rafiq Salam and Bhuvneshwar Kumar as the home side collapsed early in the innings.
Unlikely, the catch is taken.
Chasing a below-par score in the final, King Kohli walked out to the pitch in roaring confidence.
Flicks for 4.
Bengaluru began in blistering fashion as Kohli struck his fastest ever IPL 50.
For King Kohli on the biggest stage with a wonderful record in finals and at this ground.
Kohli and Venkatesh Iyer took the game away from Gujarat as RCB headed for a thumping victory in the final. As the winning runs were struck, the celebrations began. Players sprinted onto the field, the dugout erupted, and in the stands, thousands of RCB fans finally allowed themselves to dream again. 1 year ago, the franchise ended its long wait for a maiden IPL title, and now they proved it was not a one-off. This wasn't about ending a curse. This was about building a legacy. From perennial underachievers to back-to-back champions, and at the heart of it all, familiar faces and new heroes combining for another unforgettable chapter in Bengaluru's cricketing story.
By RCB, champions of the Tata IPL 2026 again.
The trophy stays in Bengaluru, the crown remains with RCB. And for the second year running, the kings of the IPL were red and gold. Bureau Report, NDTV.
2026 again.
And after sealing back-to-back IPL glory, Virat Kohli wasn't done entertaining. The RCB star lit up the celebrations in Ahmedabad with a joyful dance alongside his wife Anushka Sharma and his teammates, a moment that's winning hearts online. We leave you with the celebrations.
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद यही तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा क्या स्वाद है। अरे मेरे राजा
सबका राजा आरती और मसाला।
The situation in the Strait of Hormuz right
Yes.
now and Iran. The last 48 hours have been tense. Is there a sense that strikes are imminent?
Iran can never have a nuclear weapon. And so the issues of enrichment and the highly enriched uranium have to be confronted. The straits cannot continue to be closed.
The import of American oil is important for India, particularly because of the situation.
India wants to diversify its energy. We want to diversify the countries we export to.
There is also an issue of visas for Indians. They have to come back to India for green cards now. Why has America taken this decision?
Well, it's not about India, it's about the whole world. Anytime you reform a system, there's going to be some disruptions, there's going to be some hiccups.
How did the meeting with the Prime Minister go? What did you discuss?
Relationship between the President Trump and Prime Minister Modi. I think that always makes it easier to have these meetings because of the personal affinity they have to one another.
Thank you very much for
Thank you.
this interview.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Our pure Shahi Paneer Masala. Delicious, healthy, every day. The front lines of Kargil. The fury of Operation Sindhu.
So many attacks.
The chaos and cries of disaster zones. To fighter jet cockpits. And the world's most defining interviews.
It's incredible.
He has seen history break. Live, unfiltered. 20,000 hours of live broadcasting.
Welcome to Left, Right and Centre.
Hard facts.
War-struck country.
Hard questions.
In the Ukraine.
30 years of trust.
In the Kargil area. North Ukraine. In France. In Italy. At Srinagar. Vishnu Shom for NDTV.
Vishnu Shom. Only on NDTV. नमकीन चाहे जैसे खाओ, 100% सूजी से बनी आर प्योर वर्मिसेली, स्वादिष्ट सेहतमंद हर रोज।
And it is Chief Minister of the state of Tamil Nadu, Vijay, who's set to visit Trichy today. This is going to be his first major outreach event since assuming office. This really marks his first public meeting, and that is to thank his voters, his supporters. All that's going to be taking place at a rally in Trichy. Meanwhile, authorities have issued tight guidelines when it comes to the event. There is a cap of not more than 5,000 people who are expected to be there in attendance, with entry that's permitted only through scanned QR codes. Pregnant women have been advised not to gather there at all, and while there are school students who've also been discouraged from attending the event. Sam, my colleague, back with us. Sam, of course, many lessons being learned from the tragedy that unfolded during that rally in Karur.
That's right. 41 people had died in that terrible TVK rally stampede in Karur, Divya. And now this is Chief Minister Vijay's first political outreach after the election results, after becoming the Chief Minister. Remember, he had fought from two seats, the Trichy East seat and Perambur in Chennai.
Welcome back. You're watching Breaking Ground at 1 p.m. I'm Vedika. So the CBSE revaluation portal, scheduled to open today, has not gone live yet, causing anxiety among students and parents. The delay could impact college admissions, scholarship applications, and students' ability to challenge discrepancies in their marks within the limited revaluation window. We'll bring you ground reports on this, all the voices, all the stakeholders, their responses in a moment from now. But first, as always, a quick check on the headlines at this hour. Final selection for Team DKS, Siddaramaiah and the Chief Minister designate head to the national capital. Deputy Chief Minister's names likely to be sealed. Siddaramaiah's son Yatindra hopeful of cabinet role. Annamalai likely to leave for Delhi tomorrow amid buzz over his next move. Congress MP Karthi signals political churn in Tamil Nadu, says another party is in the offing in the state, according to Karthi Chidambaram. Kapil Sibal slams BJP over attack on TMC MP, says ashamed to live in this country. BJP rains fire on Sibal, asks why he was mum during violence under Mamta's government. The other big story, CBSE revaluation verification window yet to open despite the 1st June, which is today's timeline. Students face uncertainty over delay. Rahul Gandhi hits out at centre. CBI intensifies probe in Twisha death case. CBI recreates crime scene, takes Samarth Singh and Girbala Singh to the crime spot, which is their home in Bhopal. Nepal's Prime Minister provokes India again, claims India has encroached on Nepalese land and has Nepal has on Indian territories. Nepal's opposition asks Balen Shah to provide proof or withdraw his controversial claim.
Presented by Canara Bank. Together we can.
According to sources in the CBSE, the re-evaluation portal will go live today. Technical and payment-related tasks are currently being finalized before the portal launches, is what we're being told through sources. CBSE sources have added that the board is working to ensure the portal is technically error-free. Now, technical glitches is one reason why there has been a delay in that portal going live. Students have reported unreadable scanned copies, cropped diagrams and portal crashes while trying to access answer sheets. Payment failures being another, because of which there has been a delay. But the CBSE was to open the portal today for reassessments. Ashwini joining me live. Ashwini, what are the sources within the CBSE telling you? It's already 1 o'clock. You have anxious parents, anxious students waiting for that portal to open for them to file for reassessments.
Yes, Vedika, the portal should start from today, but as of now, the portal is not accessible and the website says under maintenance. Now on this, CBSE sources have told NDTV that the website and the evaluation process will start very soon. The portal will be accessible to all in a very soon. Will be very soon, and they have also said that the time is taken because in the last time there was a technical glitches and there was a payment failure the students have faced. So that is why they want to sort it out, this technical error, technical glitch this time, and that is why they are taking this time. And very soon the CBSE sources have said that they will start from today, but they have not given a timeline, but they have said that it will be started from today. And because as CBSE has already mentioned, the students will be given a full chance to submit their evaluation and verification form, and that website will be open very soon.
Us right at the top of the show there, Ashwini bringing us the latest sources within the CBSE saying that there will be some respite today itself. The portal will go live. Some technical issues that are being managed on their end. In news just coming in on the Trisha death probe, the CBI is recreating the crime scene. CBI has begun a detailed scene reconstruction inside Giribala Singh and Samarth Singh's residence. Samarth and Giribala Singh have been taken to the crime scene. Samarth is up on the roof and we're being told that there is a conversation on where he's trying to defend himself and of course how the body was brought down. Those are the details we have for now on the recreation by the CBI at the scene of death. Tanushree Desai is joining me live. What you're seeing on our screens are live visuals coming in. The CBI team there in Bhopal at Giribala Singh's residence. This is the first time the former judge has been brought back to her residence after her arrest. Tanushree is joining me live on the story. Tanushree, it could be a long day for the CBI team and the Singhs at their residence today in Bhopal.
For CBI and for the investigation officers, it is a long day. Also, it is a very important day for Trisha Sharma case because on the day when Trisha was found dead, hanging on her at a marital home, it was claimed by Giribala and Sharma that they took Trisha's body down. So today, the investigating officers, the CBI team, has taken Trisha's husband Samarth and Giribala back to their house where they would be recreating the entire scene, the scene of the day exactly when Trisha was found dead. And they have also taken a dummy with them so that they can recreate the scene that how Trisha was found hanging, how they took her body down, and entire thing that happened exactly on that day. CBI is continuously investigating in this entire case. It has been investigating Samarth, questioning on many grounds, and also Giribala has been questioned by CBI after taking custody of Giribala, and now it is the first time Giribala has been taken to back to her house with Samarth, where they are recreating the entire scene that happened on May 12th. Because it is very important in this whole matter, because Samarth and Giribala were the people who found Trisha hanging during that time, and now they have been taking her. They have been taking both Samarth and Giribala back to their house where they will be recreating. They are recreating this entire scene and would be questioning on many grounds today.
Have both the mother and son at the spot, at the residence. There's a dummy also that is there with the CBI team, which weighs about 80 kgs is what we're being told. And if I'm not mistaken, you had Samarth Singh who had told investigators and interrogators back then that Trisha was taken down from the noose by him, and it was his mother who untied the knot around her neck.
So yeah, this is a very important aspect in this entire case, because as I told earlier also, Trisha's death case is very, in Trisha's death case, this investigation can be a very important turning point for CBI and for the investigating officers, because during interrogation, Samarth has claimed that when they found Trisha hanging, Samarth was the person who took Trisha's body down, and Giribala was the person who untied the knot from Trisha's neck. So what exactly happened on that day, what were their roles during that time on May 12th, would be recreating by Giribala and Samarth, and it would be done under the investigations of CBI. And CBI would also be questioning both of them at the same spot. And also with that, before the recreation, CBI is continuously investigating both Samarth and Giribala, questioning on many grounds on how how their relations were with Twisha, what exactly happened in 5 months of marriage that Twisha was found dead. Were there any arguments between the couple or between Giripala and Twisha? There are many grounds that have been investigating by the investigating officers, and now today, when the team has taken both Samad and Twisha for the recreation of the scene, they would be recreating that what exactly happened, who took down the body, and how they untied the knot from Twisha's neck, so that the matter can be more clear and precise for the investigating officers.
Do stay with me, Tanushree. We're going to stay on the story. Live visuals coming in of the CBI team that's at Giribala's residence. We're also getting to know that Samad Singh, as of now, is on the terrace where he is being questioned by the CBI on the developments that took place on that night. Now, the entire sequence is being recreated. The investigators will use an 80 kg dummy to verify the accused's claim on how the body was brought down. They will also try and gauge if Samad's statements match the crime scene and circumstances. The team will ask Samad to demonstrate how he brought down Twisha's body by taking down the hanging dummy. Sources said that Giribala Singh will also be asked to demonstrate how she untied the knot around Twisha's neck by untying the knot on the dummy. So today is a very important day when it comes to the investigations. Tanushree is back with us live. Tanushree, the CBI is trying to, of course, underscore here how the death unfolded, the sequence of events, matching that also with the CCTV footage and the timings on the CCTV footage.
Yeah, it is very important because there were many evidences coming from the crime scene, the CCTV footages and the timings, and now Giribala and Samad both have been taken to their house, where currently they are present at the terrace, and the CBI would be recreating the entire scene. They would be asking Samad and Giribala to recreate the entire scene bit by bit, what exactly happened on that day, how the body was taken down, and how Giribala untied the knot on Twisha's neck. So it is a very important day for Twisha Sharma's case, for the investigating officers also, because for past many days they have been investigating the entire case. They have been questioning Samad after taking him for the custody. Prior they took Samad for 7-day custody, and later they also asked for more custody of days for the investigation. And along with that, Giribala was also under custody of CBI, and now both are being questioned continuously by the investigating officers. And currently they are present at Giribala's house, where at the terrace they are recreating the entire scene. Giribala and Samad would be asked to recreate what exactly happened, who took down the body, who untied the knot, because they have been making claims on various grounds, and now CBI have taken back to their house, where they will be recreating the entire scene, so that the investigation can be more precise and more accurate.
What are your CBI sources telling you when it comes to the two people who've been accused in the case, Giribala Singh and his son Samad? Have they been cooperating? Because that was something that was even mentioned in court, that Giribala Singh had not been cooperating with the probe. They, of course, have been also questioned and interrogated individually. So what are your sources within the CBI telling you about the interrogations when it comes to interrogating the two of them?
During the interrogations, there were many times that Giribala and Samad did not cooperate, and there were also claims that Giribala tried to influence the entire case. So now police and investigating officers are investigating the entire sequence of whatever happened on May 12th, and they have been questioning Samad and Giribala again and again. On one side, when the case was fresh, so we saw how Giribala came in front of media and came in front of cameras and made claims on Twisha's mental health. She claimed that Twisha was not mentally fit, and also on the other hand, Twisha's parents were claiming that there were dowry-related issues, there were family issues, and a couple regularly had certain fights along with each other. So there were many such instances on which CBI was questioning Samad before, and Samad has also claimed in the investigation that the couple had the fight, and afterwards the pregnancy was confirmed of Twisha. Her behavior changed towards Samad and Giribala. So there were also claims made by Samad, and on the other hand, The sources also said that Giribala did not cooperate during the investigation. She tried manipulating the entire case, but now since Giribala is in custody of CBI, now CBI has taken Giribala and Samad both to their houses where they would be recreating. They would be recreating the entire scene. Now, currently, the members, Samad and Giribala, are present on the terrace with a dummy, where the investigating officers would ask them that how they took the body down and untied the knot from Trisha's neck to be demonstrated.
Do stay with me. I'm going to come back to you in a moment from now, Tanushree. But what the CBI is doing here, and you're getting those live visuals from Bhopal, is trying to recreate rather, the entire sequence. The claim by Giribala Singh and her son has been that Twisha died by hanging. But what they are probing is how that really happened. They're using an 80 kg dummy to verify the accused's claim on how the body was brought down. They will also try and gauge if Samar's statements match the crime scene and the circumstances. The team will ask Samar to demonstrate how he brought down Twisha's body by taking down the hanging dummy. Sources have also told NDTV that Giribala Singh will be asked to demonstrate how she untied the knot around Twisha's neck by untying the knot on the dummy, the strength of the ligature. Remember the belt that was missing in the first postmortem? The strength of that ligature, the belt, will also be tested to check how much weight it can withstand. Twisha Sharma had allegedly used a belt to hang herself, and all these different elements come into play in the recreation that is now being staged by the CBI. Both mother and son are at their residence. This is the first time Giribala Singh has been taken back to her Bhopal residence after she has been arrested. We are hearing from sources also that she has not been cooperating with the probe. Tanushree is still with us. Tanushree, just take us through the line of questioning we're expecting at the home of the Singhs today.
During the investigation at Giribala Singh's Bhopal residence, there can be chances that, first of all, what exactly were the relationships of Twisha, Samad and Giribala? What conversation did they had on the day when Twisha was found dead, or before that? Were there any kind of arguments happened between the family members, and were Twisha and Samad under argument during that time? Because during CBI investigation, Samad has claimed that on the day when Twisha was found dead, before that, they went for a walk, they had dinner, they saw television, so everything was very normal. But now, again, when they are back at their home, CBI may question them that what exactly the conversation they had on the day when Twisha found dead, or before that, and also did Giribala tried to manipulate Twisha or Twisha's behavior, because again and again Giribala came in front of cameras and in front of media cameras and claimed that Twisha's mental health was not fine. She was mentally ill, or her behavior started to change, as also that has been claimed by Samad, Twisha's husband. So today, during the investigations, after recreations or during recreations, there can be chances that investigating officers can ask Samad and Giribala what exactly the relations were. Were they fine, or were they under any argument, or was there any kind of pressure that they used to impose on Twisha, or were there any dowry-related issues between the family members? And along with that, on the day when Twisha was found dead, who was the first person who saw Twisha hanging? And when Samar took body down, what was exactly happening at that time, and how Giribala untied the knot from Twisha's neck? Because there are two marks on Twisha's neck also that was found during the examinations that was done, the second postmortem report that was done. There were two marks also that were found on Twisha's neck. And also with that, there were some more marks that were found on Twisha's body, which is claimed that these marks cannot be made after bringing the body down or transferring it during or getting it to the hospital. So these marks were before Twisha was found hanging, or Twisha tried doing suicide. So were there any violence happened, or that Samad or Giribala had any arguments with Twisha? So there are many grounds that now has to be questioned today. So today is a very important day for the investigating officers.
Tanushree, tell me if you know if the father, in this case, my apologies, the mother and the son have been brought face to face for interrogation. We know that they've been interrogated separately, but have they been confronted with each other for further interrogation yet?
Talking about the interrogations, first of all, Samad was questioned by the CBI officials, and also Giribala has been questioned by CBI officials. Even though their there is no certain information that were they taken together for the interrogations. But today, since both of them have been brought back to house for the investigation, there may be chances that they both may...
Tanushree, do stay with me. I have Mr. Sharma, also Twisha's father, joining me on the phone line. Mr. Sharma, what we have on our screen right now are live visuals coming in where Giribala Singh and her son, Samarth Singh, have been taken back to their residence in Bhopal for further questioning. A dummy is being used and they're trying to recreate the scene. Your first thoughts on the CBI taking them to their home today to probe further into the case?
We are the citizen of this country, and so restrict us to comment in any procedures. But we have a firm belief that CBI is an able agency, and they will bring out the truth, and they are doing their procedure, and all the best to them.
I want to understand from you, when the allegations of evidence tampering were leveled by the CBI, what has your response been to that?
We are positive. We are positive, and we are confident that the CBI will bring out the truth.
And you've had Samarth Singh say that he was the one who brought your daughter's body down while the mother-in-law had untied the noose around her neck. And that is something that they're trying to recreate today at Giribala Singh's house. How soon are you expecting justice for your daughter?
Yeah, this is a matter of concern, but we will definitely, watching it, and we are closely following it, and we are hoping that things will come out soon.
Also, word on the financial disputes that we're hearing of through our sources. If you could even throw light on that for a moment.
Yeah, madam, actually, this is not the point at present to comment on any procedures here. So I'm sorry, but we need to follow these Supreme Court guidelines. That is the reason. And definitely we have already said everything before in the media.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Sharma, for joining us there. Mr. Sharma, they're a bit hesitant to speak at the moment because of the Supreme Court guidelines. We'll have to leave it at that with him on the phone line. But Tanushree is still with us live from the residence of Giribala Singh. There, Tanushree, what's the latest? How long has the CBI team been at Giribala Singh's residence and with both Giribala Singh and Samarth Singh?
Now, it's been a while since investigating officers are present at Giribala Singh's residence, and they have been investigating inside, questioning both Giribala and Samarth. They have been on terrace where they would be recreating the entire scene with the dummy, which the CBI, the investigating officers, have took with them. And with the dummy, first of all, they would be try to recreate how Samarth took the body down and Giribala untied the knot from Twisha's neck. So as I'm continuously telling that this is a very important day for the investigating officers and for Twisha's family, because Twisha's family is continuously asking for justice. They have been continuously asking for justice for Twisha's death, and now they have been also made certain claims. And after taking Samarth under custody, after taking Giribala under custody, investigating officers have been questioning both Samarth and Giribala continuously on many grounds. And today being a very important day because both Samarth and Giribala have been taken back to their residence, where they would be going, where they are present at the terrace where Twisha was found dead, and now the entire recreations would be done so that the investigations can be more appropriate and more up to the mark.
All right, we'll keep coming back to you for more, but that's the latest that we have for you. Live visuals from Bhopal, from inside Giribala Singh's residence. Giribala Singh, who had been arrested along with the son Samarth Singh, are inside that residence. A dummy figure that weighs about 80 kilos has also been brought by the CBI team to the residence. They are recreating the entire sequence of events there. Hard questions being asked of both Samarth Singh as well as Giribala Singh. We don't know how long they'll be at the residence for. They've been there for over an hour now. There's more breaking news coming in. This has to do with the Ghaziabad murder horror. There's been a big update. The accused, Assad's father, has now been arrested. He has been arrested for inciting Assad. According to the police, Assad's father urged the fatal attack. Akhil is joining me live. Akhil, another twist in the case.
Well, that's right, Vedika. If you see, we are at the very spot where that unfortunate tragedy has taken place, in which what we have seen that a young man was brutally injured, and when he was taken to a nearby hospital, the doctors have declared him brought dead. And right now you can see that initially what has happened, that the family has made two simple demands. First demand was the encounter of the main accused, and second was the bulldozer action. Right now we are just standing outside this very street where at a distance of 100 meters away, where that unfortunate tragedy has taken place. And if you just move away from this Gully number 4 area, this is the very street where the accused family used to live earlier, 8 months back. So what has happened, that in a fresh development, what we have seen, that the Ghaziabad authority has given a notice to Nawab and Asad's family. Here you can see, I would like to move forward and show you the visuals over here. So right now, here you can see that 15 days have been granted to these individuals to vacate this premises, unless or until if they don't meet this demand, the government administration is going to demolish this very structure. So earlier what we have seen, that initially if you see, since the beginning, the victim's family have been demanding just two things. First one, the bulldozer action, second one, the encounter. And right now what we have seen, slowly and gradually the actions are being taken in this case, and so far the encounter incident has already taken place. And right now if you see on the investigation part, what we are seeing, Vedika, that 3 individuals have been arrested, including the main accused father, Nawab, has also been arrested. So behind me you can see the visuals. The lock has been put in place over here, but right now the 15-day notice has been affixed just outside the residence of Nawab, and here it clearly mentions that notice की प्राप्ति के 15 दिन के भीतर उक्त अवैध कब्जे को हटा लिया जाए. That simply means that this property was illegally encroached by Nawab and Asad family. So right now the district administration has requested both of them to vacate this space. Otherwise, the Ghaziabad authority is going to take action in that very regard.
All right, Akhil, thanks for joining us live there. That's another twist in the murder case there from Ghaziabad. The latest in the Karnataka story, you have DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah on their way to the national capital, and while they are to meet with the party high command, the demand is growing for HC Mahadevappa as Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka. The supporters are staging a protest in Mysuru, is what we are being told, and this is in Ambedkar Circle that the protests are taking place, demanding that senior Congress leader Mahadevappa be appointed as the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka. They're holding photographs and banners of him. The protesters have raised slogans insisting that he be given the Deputy Chief Minister post. They urge the Congress High Command to consider Mahadevappa for the key position, citing his contribution to the party and his leadership. The demonstration witnessed participation from Congress workers and supporters of Mahadevappa, who collectively appealed to the party leadership to grant him the Deputy Chief Minister's post. Minority community protests also in Vijayanagar, demanding Zamir Ahmed be made the Deputy Chief Minister. So that's the latest that we have for you. While you have both DKS and Siddaramaiah on their way to the national capital, there are names also being pushed by supporters. Mahadevappa, one of them. He's also seen as a close confidant of Siddaramaiah. Let's cut across to Ritu, who joins me live. Ritu, you have those protests continuing ever since the transition was announced. It's of course not only about DKS taking oath, but about the Deputy Chief Minister position as well. And there are a lot of supporters with different names that have been pushing for them in the last few days.
Well, very true, Vedika. You see this whole drama down here in Karnataka, even as that the constant movements of DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah is seen between Bengaluru and Delhi there. Of course, today will be again a crucial meeting that these leaders will try and have with Mallikarjun Kharge and others, with Rahul Gandhi not being in Delhi. Needs to be seen who all will be able to make it to this cabinet in a structure that way. On the other side, the whole of huge protests basically erupting in various parts of Karnataka. There you have set of communities demanding Zamir Ahmed basically, be a leader who's from a minority community be made the Deputy CM. You also have the communities, Dalit communities, demanding that Parmeshwar be made the Deputy CM, or for that matter, the Chief Minister as well. Satish Jarkiholy's name too being in the fray. But yes, needs to be seen who is that the party high command is finally going to pitch, and post that, Vedika, whether this whole will come to a rest, that still looks doubtful, because communities on ground will continue to stage this protest and show that anger out to the party for being very not listening to them and giving them what they've been demanding for very long. So yes, needs to be seen where is this really going to take us to.
We'll keep coming back to you for more while the action develops both in Karnataka as well as the national capital. Chief Minister designate D.K. Shivakumar is set to take oath on the 3rd of June in just 2 days from now. Ahead of the oath ceremony, Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah are on their way to New Delhi to meet the Congress High Command amid intense buzz over the Deputy Chief Ministerial and Cabinet berths. Both DKS and Siddaramaiah boarded the flight together. They're on that same flight getting to Delhi with preparations underway for the swearing-in ceremony at the Lok Bhavan. D.K. Shivakumar has said that the event will be low-key. Meanwhile, Siddaramaiah's son Yatindra has said that he has been promised a cabinet berth by party's high command.
ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತರು ಮಾಡಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾನಲ್ಲ ಇವತ್ತು ಚೀಫ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಒಬ್ಬ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತ ಚೀಫ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಒಬ್ಬ ನಿಷ್ಠಾವಂತ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತ 79-90ರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಪಕ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಬ್ಬ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ನಾಯಕನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಕಾಲೇಜಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ವರ್ಕರ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಎ ಚೀಫ್
ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು ಇನ್ನೂ ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್ ಯಾವುದು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್ ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಎಷ್ಟು DCM ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ಗಳು ಇದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಚರ್ಚೆ ನಡೆದಿದೆ ಅದು 3ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 8 ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ 10 ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ ಅವ್ರ ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಹಂತದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದು ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು 15 ದಿವಸ 1 ತಿಂಗಳು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಹಂತದಲ್ಲಿ ಉಳಿದಂತ ಸದಸ್ಯರೇನು ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರ ಇದೆ ಆದ್ರೆ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಏನು ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ.
Yes, I am an aspirant to become a member in the minister in the cabinet. High Command also, when I had gone and met Saturday, they had promised you they would induct me into the cabinet. So I am hopeful. I also know only about the speculations, but I don't know anything about what the High Command has decided. So we'll only know after the High Command announces.
The people of my constituency have elected me for the 6th consecutive time. And I have my background. My father also has been loyal to the party. The loyalty to the party has its edge over any other aspirations. So I leave it to the High Command, and I am sure that they will make good decision.
ಇವರ DK ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರ ನೇತೃತ್ವದ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಹೇಗೆ ನಡೀತದೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳುವಂತ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ತಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಕಳೆದ 3 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಅಧಿಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಾಗಿನಿಂದ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳು ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಕಡೆ ಭ್ರಷ್ಟಾಚಾರ, ಅಲ್ಪಸಂಖ್ಯಾತರ ಓಲೈಕೆ ರಾಜಕಾರಣ ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಏನೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಳೆದ 3 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಇವರ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿಗಳಿಂದ ಇವರ ಕೈಯನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟಾಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅನುದಾನದ ಕೊರತೆಯಿಂದಾಗಿ ಇವರು ಕೂಡ DK ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಯನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆಗ್ಲೇ ಅವ್ರು ಇನ್ನೂ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ವಚನ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಾವೇನು ಭಾರತೀಯ ಜನತಾ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಯನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಎದುರಿಸಬೇಕು, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
A group of saints have met with Chief Minister designate DKS a while earlier at his residence, while seers from backward class have also met with Satish Jarkioli at his residence. The seers representing communities including Bovi, Valmiki, Kuruba held discussions on a range of issues. After meeting the new Chief Minister designate DKS, seers from various communities also met the outgoing Chief Minister Siddaramaiah at his residence in Bengaluru. Staying with Bengaluru, a man in the city has protested the governor's VIP convoy movement. A man travelling with his pregnant wife staged a dramatic protest on Bengaluru's Old Airport Road after traffic was halted for the governor's convoy. Frustrated by the prolonged standstill and concerned about his wife's condition, he got out of his vehicle and sat on the road in protest. The incident occurred amid heavy congestion caused by ongoing underpass construction, sparking fresh debate over traffic restrictions during VIP movements and their impact on the Aam Aadmi.
ಬೇರೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ? ನಮ್ಮ ವೈಫ್ ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ವೈಫ್ ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ವೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
In news just coming in, there are posters of Annamalai that have emerged in Coimbatore amid the big buzz over his next political move. Vijay, my colleague, joins me live on the story. Vijay, the buzz is big and now you have posters also coming up of Annamalai in Coimbatore. What can you share with us on this development?
Vidika, that's right. Many speculation over next phase of next political standoff for BJP leader Annamalai, K. Annamalai. Yesterday, sources very close to K. Annamalai indicate saying that Annamalai likely to start a political movement in few days and also to take break from active political life. That's what we are hearing from a close source as of now. And ahead of his birthday on June 4th, now posters across Coimbatore district, which is also one of second hometown of BJP leader K. Annamalai, where he also contested from Coimbatore during 2024 parliament elections also. Now posters were seen across Coimbatore where it has said that with Annamalai face, with a quote saying fearless minds have no limit. So which has added more fuel to the speculation whether Annamalai going to start any sort of political party and also is likely tomorrow is likely to travel to Delhi also to meet BJP high command leaders amid all speculation. But however, sources very close to Annamalai indicate saying that Annamalai is very keen, and for past 2 weeks he had several rounds of discussion with his close friends and well-wishers where he traveled northeast region also. He took break from active political life also. Today, this morning only Annamalai returned to Tamil Nadu, and tomorrow is likely to go to Delhi to meet BJP high command. Very shortly, within few days, within a week, we will get a clear-cut information from BJP leader Annamalai what exactly is up to, whether he is going to start a political party or just a political movement, or he is going to continue in BJP. But all speculation now, BJP leader Annamalai likely to start a political movement to strengthen his grassroots level supporters across Tamil Nadu, Vedika.
I think three important questions raised by Vijay there. Is Annamalai starting a political movement, a political party, and what is his future within the BJP? Vijay, thanks for joining me live there. Quick recap, Tamil Nadu politics may be headed for a new turn. While actor turned politician, Vijay broke the duopoly of DMK and AIADMK in the state and emerged as the largest party. Sources now indicate that former BJP chief of the state of Tamil Nadu, K. Annamalai, is preparing for his next political move. As per our sources, the former chief, K. Annamalai, will launch a new movement in the state. He aims to enroll like-minded people and build a strong volunteer base. There is also buzz that he could launch People's Power movement. Meanwhile, Congress MP Karti Chidambaram has reacted to reports of Annamalai's proposed political movement, saying Tamil Nadu could soon see the emergence of yet another political outfit.
देखिए, सोशल मीडिया की सब बातें सही हो जाए ऐसा नहीं हो सकता। अभी वर्तमान में अन्नामलाई जी बीजेपी के साथ जुड़े हैं और एक श्रेष्ठ कार्यकर्ता के रूप में उनकी उपयोगिता है।
Sri Annamalai had joined politics due to his affection and his adulation for a honorable Prime Minister. We see a lot of rumors being circulated, and I think the best person to answer the rumors is Sri Annamalai himself. But otherwise, his affection and his adulation towards the honorable Prime Minister cannot be questioned.
Buzz that Mr. Annamalai could launch a political party in Tamil Nadu. It could be a movement.
I don't know what he thinks, because what he has in his mind, how can I read? Let us wait and see.
But is it a welcome sign, or is the DMK worried?
Anybody can start a political party. Now Vijay had started a political party. Who can stop him? So it is their wish.
Dravidian parties are concerned. Newcomers garnering support, large support.
Let us see. Dravidian ideology is totally different. Right. It is a Tamil culture and ideology. Whether he has understood it or not, let us wait and see.
Sipping a short break, news and updates will continue here on Breaking Ground in moments from now. Stay tuned. Final selection for Team DKS. Shortly, Siddaramaiah and Chief Minister designate head to the national capital. Deputy Chief Minister names likely to be finalized as well. Siddaramaiah's son Yatindra hopeful of a cabinet role. K. Annamalai likely to leave for Delhi tomorrow amid buzz over his next move. Congress MP Karti Chidambaram signals political churn in Tamil Nadu, says another party is in the offing in the state. Kapil Sibal slams the BJP over the attack on TMC MP, says ashamed to live in this country. BJP rains fire on Sibal, asks why he was mum during violence under the Mamata government. CBSE re-evaluation verification window yet to open despite the 1st June timeline, which is today. Students face uncertainty over delay.
Presented by Canara Bank. Together we can.
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद यही तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है? अरे मेरे राजा, राजा और मसाला।
Navnidhi Sharma, the father of Twisha, joins me one-on-one for the first time.
शुरू में ही देखने को मिल गया था कि क्रिमिनल माइंडसेट है। भेड़िए ने बकरी की खाल में शिकार किया है सर। They are chameleon people.
A brother, Major Harshit, speaks out for the first time on national television.
We have been fighting non-stop. We are not stopping until the justice is served.
Missing, where is your son? Let me ask you that pointed question.
He is ready to face all the questions, but he has to exhaust his legal remedies.
Breaking news coming in. Samarth Singh has finally surrendered. These are fresh visuals coming on your screen. First on NDTV. NDTV is the only network in the country that is relentlessly chasing this case. Joining us live now for the first time is Mrigendra Singh, senior advocate, appearing for Samarth Singh.
The girl has gone because of the pressure created by her own parents.
These are difficult circumstances, but the hard questions still need to be asked.
Our Pure Shahi Paneer Masala. Delicious, healthy, every day.
Higher end, check the audio, higher end, check the audio.
Let's do it, let's start. Big news that we're breaking first here on NDTV.
We know for sure that they have, confirmed their support to him.
We've got a picture of the letter, the breaking story, we're jumping straight into it.
We do not want to be part of an experiment.
Show around and then come to me at the Nehru Stadium in Chennai.
Unconditional support.
Time killer of TVK is here with us.
We've got Mr. Dinakaran with us here. Veera, why aren't you also dancing?
Vijay is coming out, TVK chief.
Big breaking story here on NDTV. Nobody else has these details. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for the viewership. Thank you for the love.
मीठा या नमकीन, चाहे जैसे खाओ, 100% सूजी से बनी आर प्योर वर्मिसेली, स्वादिष्ट, सेहतमंद हर रोज।
And it is the Chief Minister of the state of Tamil Nadu, Vijay, who's set to visit Trichy today. This is going to be his first major outreach event since assuming office. This really marks his first public meeting, and that is to thank his voters, his supporters. All that's going to be taking place at a rally in Trichy. Meanwhile, authorities have issued tight guidelines when it comes to the event. There is a cap of not more than 5,000 people who are expected to be there in attendance, with entry that's permitted only through scanned QR codes. Pregnant women have been advised not to gather there at all, and while there are school students who've also been discouraged from attending the event. Sam, my colleague, back with us. Sam, of course, many lessons being learned from the tragedy that unfolded during that rally in Karur.
That's right. 41 people had died in that terrible TVK rally stampede in Karur, Divya. And now this is Chief Minister Vijay's first political outreach after the election results, after becoming the Chief Minister. Remember, he had fought from two seats, the Tiruchi East seat and Perambur in Chennai. Ultimately, he chose to retain the Chennai seat and resign from the Tiruchi East constituency seat. And now, to thank the people, he is travelling to Trichy this morning. The program itself will be early evening, but it's on a private college campus, and only 5,000 people who have been invited by the party, including party workers and public, would be allowed into the venue. And as always, after the tragedy, the new norms have been put in place, making sure the area is thoroughly barricaded to avert a stampede-like situation. And basic amenities, including food, drinking water, toilet facilities have been arranged, and political cadre and the public have been told not to come there, particularly asking pregnant women, women with children, and the differently able people have been advised to not come. This is being seen as a thank you meet by Vijay, and also to express what made him resign. We'll have to wait and watch whether he would announce who would be the party's candidate for Trichy East now that he has resigned. We'll have to wait and watch what he says. Vijay has not spoken anything in public after his swear.
While the RCB is celebrating, the BJP is hit back at DKS over the IPL final venue row. The BJP has accused the Karnataka incoming Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar of politicizing the IPL final venue, claiming that Bengaluru lost out because local cricket authorities and the state administration made demands well beyond BCCI guidelines. Party leaders allege that Shivakumar's government pushed for massive free ticket quotas to appease Congress leaders and political allies. According to the BJP, this obsession with VIP perks and insatiable thirst for special treatment caused Bengaluru's genuine cricket fans the chance to witness a home final. Just listen in to what the CM designate of Karnataka had said about the match not being held in Bengaluru.
Injustice has not been done to RCB. Injustice has been done to Bangalore and Karnataka youngsters, because the cricket was supposed to be played here, final. They have not played it. They took it to Ahmedabad. But always a leader is a leader. So they have been fighting last time. Whatever incident happened, we all have forgotten. We have gone for a new beginning. So the success story, again, all of them have played very well. I congratulate the RCB team. But I know my boys have been, all my youngsters of Karnataka have been disappointed, could not witness in Bangalore Stadium. The future is again with Karnataka.
Ritu joins me live from Bengaluru. Ritu, politics over the final venue for the IPL finals. Now hit back from the BJP to DKS, but very serious allegations also being levelled there by the BJP against the CM designate of Karnataka, talking about free